Here's my take on the Trump Vance Zelensky great TV that interview that was just put up. That was one of the best things I've seen in years. One of the parts that stuck out, and let me know what you guys think about this. You have no soldiers. Vance tells Zelensky, you have no soldiers. And I bring that up because we just heard 27 countries were sending him billions, in Canada too, like another 5 billion. It's important to understand that they don't just take the Russian oligarch money that they seized and give it to Zelensky. They feed it into their war machine at home, and then they say, well, we'll send you ammunition and weapons, but you have no soldiers. You have no soldiers, so why are they giving billions in ammunition and in weaponry to the country that doesn't have any soldiers to fight it? That was one takeaway. Your when Zelensky says, "Have you even been to Ukraine?" and Vance tells him, "For what? So you can take me on a propaganda tour like you do every leader or actor that goes there." This you show them the same shit over and over. What I want to go see that for? You're not. I'm not going to gain anything from it. Those are my takeaways, my opinions. I love that part. Was that a threat when he calls out and says, "You have a beautiful ocean that separates you from everything"? And Trump tells him, oh, because Zelensky follows that up with, "But you'll feel it soon." And Trump says, you don't tell us what we're going to feel. Is that a threat? What do you guys think? Let's talk about that in the comments. And the fact that they call him out, the most important thing, biggest takeaway I got from that was he don't care if this goes on for decades. He understands how the war machine works. He understands that 10, 15, 20 years, if it went that long, he would just be getting checks. He'd just be getting money, money, money. And that's all. He has no respect for human life, even his soldiers, or possibly the world. Why? Because he's flirting with World War III and doesn't give two shits. As long as he keeps cashing those checks, that's all that fucking matters. That's my biggest takeaway from watching him on TV, was which I already knew, right? But to watch it, it was just like, okay, this guy doesn't give a shit. You don't give two shits. He'd keep this going forever. And then when they called them out, Vance called them out and says, "You're here disrespecting the president of the United States." They're raising their voices. There was a lot of overtalk. If you haven't seen it, go find it. And then he goes, "But you were on the campaign trail with the other side, just trying to get some a Ukraine tour to get some more money. And now you're here begging for more money with the president that you were campaigning against." To his face. Loved it. What are your guys' thoughts?